You know what the problem is? You know why I can't just start freestyling?
Why?
Because the moment I start just doing the whole like, yeah, give me a beat. The moment I start dropping that, my mind goes blank, and then I'm not even thinking about the lyrics. And then what ends up happening is I say the first sentence, and then I'm not thinking ahead about the next sentence that has to rhyme with the last sentence. I can't be a rap artist,
So
man.
you're saying you're a rabbit from 8 Mile? You just get up there on stage and you freeze?
Yeah, pretty much. I've never been a good lyrics guy. Like, if I sit down and I plan on my lyrics, maybe. But if I'm going to sit down and I'm, like, trying to freestyle it, like, I heard Biggie was really good at freestyling. But, like, Jay-Z is the kind of guy that sits down and he rewrites and plans out his stuff and, you know, make sure his lyrics make sense and blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm probably more of a Jay-Z guy than I am a Biggie guy.
Probably. That's probably how most people are.
I'm not quick-witted in many ways.
You're not Drake's ghostwriter? You can't
I'm
just
not
freestyle?
Drake's guy. I can't, man. I'm more like Drake.
Yeah.
More like Drake. Got that dance down, though. It's like, used to call me on my, yeah.
Still a good song.
All right, son. Podcast time.
Since these are 32?
This is number 12, I believe. Since these are getting mixed reviews, I thought we just keep going.
Shit. I'm not doing nothing
That's
else.
the philosophy for DC, so we just got to keep that philosophy rolling.
Keep going, no matter how
it's gonna
shitty
work out,
it
right? That's the way we got to keep trying, man.
No matter how much they've destroyed your childhood memories.
Just took them like a thong and just put them in that middle crack and just used it like a...
Use it as floss for your mouth, right between your teeth. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, man. So, I don't know. I mentioned this a million times in the past. Like, I enjoy having good conversation, and this is just an excuse for me to get together with, I was going to say my friends, but so far it's only been you. So...
He got no friends.
Boski, when you can come down here, brah? We need this podcast space filled. Bring your girl. We need a woman's viewpoint on things. Because apparently this is all testosterone filled and occasional savageness occurs, like Ruben going up to women and saying, "Yo, ma, how's that ass today?"
Dude, she wasn't there.
I don't know which one it is, man. All those girls have big asses.
Yeah, but the one I was looking at, because I saw her face last week, was actually when she was younger. That's why I was like, oh, you're
like, oh, no, you are illegal. I should continue to look at your ass.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Unlike those other chicks.
Some of those other girls are a bit too young, and I'm like, I got to remember to just not be disrespectful in many ways.
To look at the Bible verse on the bottom of the cups. You didn't know that they had that?
I didn't know. So before we went to get coffee today, we went to In-N-Out, and I didn't know the bottom of the In-N-Out cups said John 3:16. I didn't even know that at all.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that at all. Boski, do you know that? Let me know on Instagram and or via text message. Because I didn't know that at all.
How didn't you know that?
I've never looked, I suppose, at the bottom of the cups. The only cups I've ever looked at, like, at any amount of time has been Chipotle's, because Chipotle's have so much stuff written all over them.
Looks like a white dude's arm named Brody.
Yeah, pretty much. They look like Ed Hardy's tattoos, or it just looks like a mess.
Just everything on there.
Yeah, so that's the only time I've ever studied a cup, and then you pointed that out in In-N-Out, and I was like, whoa, that's mind blown. I've been to In-N-Out like 500,000 times during our days of racing. If you haven't listened to that podcast, I'm going to link it down below. But not once have I seen that.
Yeah, it's the most generic Bible verse ever. I mean, it's a really good one for beginners, and that's probably why everybody says it. But
well, that seems to be, at least that's the one I know the most that I see UFC fighters tattoo on their bodies.
Because that's like the basic one. That's like Pikachu. Everybody knows Pikachu. Everybody knows that Bible verse. That's the equivalent of it.
Which is the other one, the one John Jones has? What is it?
Hell if I know.
Philippians
something.
That's, I think, the same one that the CrossFit guy has, I think.
What is it? Like, I will do lines of crack off hookers.
No, is that on the Bible? Is that in the Bible?
Yeah, and then run my SUV into other people.
That's why I'm so glad Google's a thing, because sometimes I can Google things while we're on podcasts. The main guy from CrossFit, Rich Froning. What was that noise?
Ghost.
Froning tattoo. Okay, now it's loading. He has... Oh, geez. I'm wrong. He has Galatians 6:14.
Dang, that was a deep one.
Do you know what that is?
Nope, that's what
I was gonna say. I was like, I'm about to call you on your bullshit right now. If you could quote it, what did I say it was?
Galatians 6:14.
Galatians.
I have the Bible app on my phone.
Fuck it. I already got this. What does it say? 6:14?
Yeah. Like you said, fuck it, as we're talking about the Bible. That's beautiful.
Okay, here we go. Ready? You ready
Go.
for this?
Give it to my brother.
I feel like I need to throw the Halo guys in the background while I'm saying this. All right. So, do you want the New International Version? What is that?
King James.
Oh, geez. Is that a different version?
Yeah, there's a different version.
I don't know. This thing, whatever I'm in.
All right, just tell it to me.
May I never boast except for the cross of our Lord Jesus Christ, through which at the... No, it's all right. All right. My bad. Hold on. I'm going to start over because I feel like this is just disrespectful if I mess this up. I was never good at publicly reading. May I never boast except in the cross of the Lord. Oh, I already messed it up again. Hold on. May I never boast except in the cross of our Lord Jesus Christ, through which the world has been crucified to me and I to the world.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I haven't heard this one often. In fact, it's the first time I've heard of Galatians. I'm telling you, if I had to get one tattoo, if you had to get one tattoo verse tattooed on you, which one would you get?
I don't know. I don't think I would get a...
I'm saying if you had to.
If I had to,
if your favorite Instagram chick was like, "Hey, I totally get with you." If you had a Jesus tattoo on your body somewhere, and you're like, "Well, time to go to the tattoo shop. Which one are you getting?"
I don't know. I'd have to look up the verse. I don't know what it is. It's like something about you got to forgive people 70 times 7, something like that.
I'd probably go with the first set of the Bible part, the one like the Lord of the Rings section with all like graphics and graphic and like dark. It's like Lordeth the Ringeth 319th.
It's like in the beginning, Sauron was there.
In the beginning, Sauron destroyed everything.
He made 6 rings and he gave them to all the Urk folk.
Something like that. That's what I'd go with. So,
is that on the Bible app too?
Maybe. I'm about to screenshot this.
This Bible app for later.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. That I don't know. The first parts. Oh man, I'm gonna sound so ignorant right now. Starting at 7:45, the first pieces of the Bible, like the old is the King James, right?
Old is the Old Testament.
Old Testament. So the old ones, the original first chapters are like all gloom and doom, right? Where it's like God just destroying shit, and He's like, no, y'all sinners. So I'm about to throw some tidal waves, some straight fire at you.
Yep. He just littered the world with mixtapes.
He's like, these are the biggest, heaviest mistakes in the planet.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So they all died. And then the King James is different versions of the Bible. Like there's a ton of different ones. They all translate it a little bit different.
All right, well, I guess I'm going to have to change the speed of the podcast here before I turn into flames.
Yeah, so I'm saying if a girl has John 3:16 on her, tattooed on her, she's a whore.
She's basic bitch.
She's a whore.
She's
straight whore.
She's just starting out.
Yeah, in her whore life because she's a whore.
All right, let's go into this topic. Tattoos that you're into on chicks. You're like, he's like, let me look through my Instagram photos.
Let me tell you.
Let me go through my Instagram folder called 2014 taxes.
I didn't even pay taxes in 2014, but I have a folder of it.
Let's find out what's in that folder. Oops.
Oh, man.
Password.
Password protected.
Because taxes, they have important information.
I was at work and I have my phone password protected. Right, I do with my fingerprint. So the kids can't get into it. And one kid unlocked it somehow.
How?
Fuck if I know.
Did he knock you out and then run your finger across
your phone? He might have. Or maybe I didn't lock it fully. I don't know. I just know that she was taking pictures of everybody and then started texting everybody in my contact list.
That's hilarious.
It was fucking hilarious. And I was like, what are you doing? Because I was trying to teach her do something. I was like, what are you doing on my phone?
That'd be funny if she texted some of your exes. That'd be hilarious.
Oh, she did. Don't worry. She did. So
yeah, it'd be funny if she was like, all of a sudden you get text messages from your exes and you're like, oh, that wasn't me. That was some kids I work with. But
yeah, no, I thought I was gonna get one, but she don't return her texts anyway. So probably like Monday when she sees it.
oh, it actually happened.
Yeah.
Ugh. Good luck with that. Was it something like whatever?
Yeah.
Was it like an actual word, or was it just like jumbled up like jargon?
It was her name, the kid's name.
As a girl?
Yeah.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, I know.
You're like, oh, I just want to let you know, I was just moaning that name out, so I did it in text form.
She made me bust off the head, so.
You're like, just letting you know what's up. I was busy that night.
Yeah, no, so. But it was funny after I asked her what I was doing and I saw, she sent like, I think, 10 text messages. I fucking started busting out
What'd she
laughing.
do? Rub into your pockets, take your phone out,
I had it out
then send out 13 text messages?
No, I had it because it was charging. So
Jeez,
she had it. So now I got to be super protective with all my stuff.
Yeah, I would have told you that from the beginning.
Hey man, those little special kids there. Hi.
Somebody didn't throw the phone through the door and just fling it out into the universe.
She threw a fit on yesterday because yesterday's Friday. Yeah, she almost did. I was like,
I'm surprised your phone hasn't broke.
Oh, it's broken, but not
throw your phone across
it's a piece of crap.
Brick wall.
All right. Anyways, tattoos.
Oh yeah, that's right. Tattoos on a chick that you're into. And I think it depends on the chick, right? Like if you have like a super innocent young girl, what's young gotta matter, right?
I said, what's young gotta matter?
I don't know. I think in my mind, this is something retarded, and you guys are gonna know too much about me. Sometimes I like threes, and so like if I'm describing things, I like threes. So I'm like super, or did I say young, innocent, and
you fat ass.
That's your requirement, dog.
Long hair.
So yeah, I think it depends on the personality. Like if you're like a super fun, kooky, like spunky kind of girl, and you've got some like demon skulls and some babies getting eaten by the devil or something, like that's a little weird, right? Mm-hmm. Might be some foreshadowing for some issues you might have though, but
maybe.
But I think there's some characteristics. There's some stereotypical like things on females that girls usually get. Like they'll get like the bird feather that transforms into a whole bunch of birds flying away.
Oh yeah,
that's the very like thing right now. What else is in right now?
Oh man, she got those birds down her arm.
What else is a thing right now?
Make some bad decisions together. Hit me up. Slide into my DMs.
Some to Chinese symbols are starting. Chinese calligraphy. It's not calligraphy, but it's just like the type cast or whatever. Those are getting less popular.
Like yours?
Don't be looking at me, dog. Those are getting less popular.
Yeah,
they were pretty popular before. What else?
Back in our day, they were the best thing.
Back in our day, tattoos are pretty newish. So like the big thing was like tribal stuff. Remember that?
That shit was gay. The shit was always gay. I mean, sorry, that shit was homosexual. Very, very homosexual.
Well, you're using it as a derogatory term. You're still fucking up. You gotta go like that shit was whack, yo.
Nah, that was straight homosexual.
That was not dank.
Straight homosexual. Two dudes on each other.
I can't use the word dank, man. It comes.
That's
it's weird.
also homosexual.
That's the new thing for like cool. I can't use dank. Dank just sounds weird. It doesn't even sound cool like the word cool. Like it's dank just sounds bad, like nasty. That's some dank shit. Here, let me look. I got internet connection, son. Let's just hit this up on the Urban Dictionary.
Oh, Urban Dictionary is my favorite thing to look up. Hilarious things.
Yeah, dude, I love looking up stuff sometimes because I'm like, I mean, what? I've said that publicly before.
I was on there looking for something. Oh, it's too much information, probably.
You're like, I saw this in a video one time.
No, I was texting this other particular girl. May work with her, may not work with her.
Apparently not. Okay, dank is also okay. I'm quoting Urban Dictionary. Also an expression. What?
What does it mean?
I'm telling you, man. This is not me mispronouncing this word. It's typed like this, which means that it must be a fucking problem. It says, and I quote, also an expression of frequently used by stoners and hippies for something of high quality. They mistyped the word frequently by saying frequently, or is frequently a word I'm not aware of?
Might be a typo.
I don't think they have a dank, sticky, hairy, stinky, high potent marijuana. Oh, it must have been like a stoner started it. But I've heard people use it before, and I'm like, I can't get into dank, man.
Yeah,
Soup kitchen. We'll look that up. What's that mean?
Oh, I know what that means.
Hey, do you really? Is that a thing? I've heard it. I've heard it in the
other guys.
The other guys, but is it actually a word?
Yeah, it's like when a bunch of hobos would like jizz on each other or something. They have like an
is
orgy.
it actually a thing though? They just
thing.
make it up. Oh, geez, it is a thing. Maybe they made it after the movie.
Read it. Tell me what it says.
Soup kitchen. When I wish I had a better voice for these. Soup kitchen. When a group of 4 or more bums have an orgy in a vehicle. That's what the whole podcast of ours should be. Just people sending us words that we look up and laugh about. Dictionary? If you guys are into that, send me words I can look up on Urban Dictionary.
That's hilarious. So anyways, I was texting this girl from, I might have been working with her, might have not been working with her. But she was way younger than me. So she would text me some things and I wouldn't know. Like the abbreviated shit in text messages. Mm-hmm. And I'm old as hell now, so I didn't like understand them. So I would look them up on Urban Dictionary to figure out what they were.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because they were like some abbreviated shit. I was like, what the hell does that mean?
Yeah, sometimes I have to do like there's certain ones I never use like TBH.
To be honest. Yeah, I think I have to look that one up.
To be honest. Yeah, I think that's the one I never use, and I'm always like, what's that mean? Every time I hear TBH, I think of, I don't know why my brain works this way, but I think of that THQ thing, that the
game company.
No, is it game company? The thing that used to do the little sound effect thing in the beginning of movies, where it's like,
sound for sound quality.
Yeah, that's to be honest, yeah. So you're right.
There's a few of them she sent me, and I was like, what the hell does that mean?
Yeah, there's a few of them I don't get where I'm like, why just type it out, man?
And I was like, geez, you're young.
Nowadays, dude, you could text to speech. What's the problem? Don't be lazy. Just say the whole thing.
That's true. And then apparently, like, all the different hearts mean something different, too.
Really?
Yeah, like all the different color hearts mean something different. I was like, this is too much. I'm not trying to get a degree in text message. Yeah, if you want dick, just say that in the text message.
You're like, I don't want to have to decode your heart.
No, I don't. It's too much work. Way too much work.
All right, so any other tattoos that you're...
The bird tattoos are good. I don't know. Are you into the tramp stamp things?
I think for me, personally, the tramp stamp, it depends on how big the tramp stamp is. If it's a gigantic tramp stamp where it turns into a belt, I'm not that into it. If it's something tiny, tasteful, still somewhat feminine, I could be into it. The thing about tramp stamps, though, is traditionally they've been like tribal-ish, so I think they're less popular now. I hardly ever see them anymore. Yeah. Back when we were young, high schoolish, like you used to see them all the time, and they were the thing. You saw a tramp stamp, and you were like, "Oh, she down for a squirt."
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, when I know girls are down for a squirt is when they have tattoos of a dream catcher.
That's very true.
Yeah, it is very true.
Dreamcatcher. What else is popular? Like quotes have always been. Okay, that's a good one. I think quotes. I think. I think a good quote, but depending on where you put it as a woman. I think for me, tattoos are how you do it, how you come about it. Because if you're like, I'm gonna get, like, okay, for example, it could be anything. Like, let's say a girl's really into Stitch from the movie Lilo and Stitch, and she likes a little Stitch. Depending on where she puts that stitch makes a big difference. If she puts it on her forehead, okay, that's probably a no. If she puts it like above her box, then it's probably a little bit more acceptable. It's a little bit more attractive. If she puts it like on her shoulder blade or on her like the outside of her shoulder, outside of her delt, a little less attractive for me. If she puts it like under the boob, like maybe to the right and the like the serratus area, a little bit more attractive.
She puts on her ribs.
On her ribs, I might be okay with that.
If she gets a full quote, if she gets a full Linkin Park quote.
On her ribs, I might be into that a little too much. When the girls have like the quotes on their rib cage area, I'm a little into that. I can care less what the word says. It could be like the Agamotto, or like it could be the way the Green Lantern recharges his ring. I don't give a shit. It's a little bit. It is attractive a little bit.
That's funny.
It could be the gold or the Yellow Lantern motto.
I think it depends.
Yeah.
Like full sleeves, half sleeves, just doesn't. I don't know. Depends what it is.
It depends on the girl.
Yeah,
but I will say, if you can pull it off, I think a sleeve looks good on a girl.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to have an edgier look.
It can be full color, black and white.
I don't think it matters.
No.
I also, and as judgmental as this is, I almost think like if you're getting a full sleeve, it almost has to look good, man. Yeah. If it looks like you just got some Ed Hardy shit, and this is just me nitpicking, of course, because I'm not into Ed Hardy style tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not that into it. Like if I see you have a full sleeve and you could pull it off, but yet it's like an Ed Hardy sleeve, I'm like, I'm not that into that Americana look, like that like you could totally be a hipster look. Like I'm not into it.
Like Ed Sheeran. I mean, Ed Sheeran has like full
Ed
sleeves.
Sheeran has a lot of tattoos, and I'm not into his tattoo style. But that dude's a bad motherfucker with music.
Mm-hmm.
That dude's a bad motherfucker with music, and I'll say that time and time again. There's very few guys in recent years that have really impressed me. I think the Ed Sheeran dude is a bad dude when it comes to music. I think I'm not usually impressed by dudes. Is that fucked up to say?
Probably not.
I'm not really impressed by dudes, but Ed Sheeran's like a bad mofo. I think I might give more credit to that Shawn Mendes guy. He's pretty good writer. If he's writing his own stuff, he's pretty good.
I don't know, man. That dude's only 17. He's writing some deep shit.
He's writing some deep shit for 17. You're right.
Like what whores are where you're from?
Yeah,
man?
because he's that song he's got with that girl. That is some like you've been in relationship shit.
And I'm like, man, all the girls in, I think, where is he from? Toronto, Canada, somewhere in Canada.
Man, you got some horse girls.
Yeah, you got some horror girls. They all got Dreamcatcher tattoos right above their tits or somewhere.
Yeah.
Somewhere on their body.
But Ed Sheeran's been a bad mofo. The One Republic guys still seem to continue to do some good stuff.
I like their new song.
I haven't listened to a new one yet. But I'm not very impressed with dudes often when it comes to music. But that Ed Sheeran is a bad mofo. I don't say that often.
He's pretty good.
Yeah, but his tattoos, man, are not good. They're not good.
No.
He seems like he travels across the country and just gets whatever is just on top of his head.
Does. Like John Mayer's full sleeve.
I haven't seen his tattoos.
Pretty nice.
I'm a little partial about tattoos because it's like, man, they don't look that good over the years. And you know, the argument from tattooed people are always like, well, do you think you're going to look good after like X amount of years too? And I'm like, that's a very good point. But I think the thing about tattoos is like you're putting the idea, in my opinion, is that you're putting this beautiful piece of art on yourself. And it's just kind of sad that it doesn't keep up. No matter what you do, it's never going to look as good as it did when you first put it on, right?
Like Carmen Electra.
What do you mean? She just never looks as good as in the beginning?
Yeah. Good.
But I guess that is like the poetry and the beauty of life is that, you know, life is fleeting and life is short and you got to enjoy it while you have it.
Mm-hmm. So
there is some poetic beauty in that. But I don't know, man. But to go back to the sleeves things, I think it just depends on what it is and if a woman can pull it off. I think there are some things that, to me, if you do them and you do them in a certain tasteful way, they will always work for me as a turn on. Like the rib thing, whether it's like text or like a nice cool little thing. I'm not a big fan of like thigh tattoos.
I was gonna say not really into thigh tattoos.
I'm not into thigh tattoos, inner thigh, outer thigh. I'm not big into leg tattoos.
One's
I feel
right
like,
above the walls.
where are we talking about?
Like right above it.
Tiana's got some above the walls.
Oh, I'm asking you, like.
Yeah, I might be. It depends on what it is, but I might be into it because What if it's?
I want
to say no, Tiana. I'll tell you right now.
No.
Not many men have the willpower to say no.
Nobody has that. What if it's like, I don't know? I'm just throwing out ideas from here. Not like I've been on any
videos or movies
any
or shows.
particular video.
I got you.
Website that might show videos like this.
I get the codes you're throwing at me.
She has one that says, I don't know. Enter here, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, that might freak me the fuck out. if I'm like messing around with a girl and I take off her pants and dude, okay, I wouldn't know about this, but I think it just came up on my phone randomly for no reason at all. There's that porn star
right.
who has
Porn stars come up on my phone all the time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm just trying to read the Bible,
right?
Like a good Christian child. And porn stars
just pops up, man.
And I'm like, damn. Well, I better look at it because
it's just disrespectful. If I don't just acknowledge this.
Yeah.
There's a girl I think I've seen that she has like right above her walls. Mm-hmm. She's got 2 gloves, like boxing gloves.
Yeah.
And it says, "Beat the pussy up."
That's awesome.
I kid you not. I don't know who this. I've seen this picture before, and I was like, "That's got to be fake." No, it wasn't fake.
No.
Yeah, I think what would happen? Would you? I mean, that to me would be a little bit of a turnoff. I'd be like,
"Well, I'm like, how many people have entered here before me?
How many people have attempted this task?
Is this like Disneyland? Just people coming in and out all day long?"
That would be a slight turnoff, I believe.
Like, what kind of splash waterfalls have been left in here?
I think that'd be a little turnoff for me, a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
But I'm not,
Yeah, it could be a crazy like that dragon lady we were seeing.
Dragon lady
during the fight we were watching right now. They showed it on the commercial on the news.
Oh, dude, you made me throw up this coffee. That's disgusting.
Yeah, it was.
How much money would it take for you to hook up with her?
$32,000 billion. $1 billion cajillion dollars.
Describe this girl. Tell them what she looked like.
Okay, so nothing goes on in Arizona. Nothing newsworthy happens. So the main story on Saturday wasn't about global terrorism, zombie apocalypse. Remind me to show you that video about the zombie apocalypse thing I told you about earlier. None of that. Their main story for Saturday night primetime news at 9 o'clock was the Dragon Lady. And the Dragon Lady apparently is a lady who, from our best estimate, has to be like an older lady, I assume. I doubt she was like 25.
Older. We'll just get to the point, son. What does she look like?
And so she had... And like her arms were like tattooed in like dragon scales.
No, it was like snake scales.
Yeah, okay. It looked like snake scales. So think of
like there's such a big difference from the dragon. Well, my thing's just like it's a fucking fake animal.
Well, yeah,
fake creature.
But okay. All right. So think of like not like the dragons on Game of Thrones. Think of snakes like that. Think of like an anaconda. So like that. And then you go up and you're like, well, those are kind of cool tattoos on her arms. I see that. Those are all right. And then, like, you go up to her chest, and she has, like, lines like a dragon would. Like, dragon neck. And then you go up more, and she has tattoos on her face. And then right where her eyes are, it's, like, tattooed black from the best of my ability.
Well, she basically had full body... She had full body tattoos. There's Nivy again. She has full body tattoos. Like, we're talking about full body tattoos. Yeah. And then she had contacts that have, like snake eye contacts. Yeah. And then she had...
implants in her head.
Those implants in your head...
They make little bumps.
Yeah, where they almost make you look. I guess those are grades. Like you go in and then you make them bigger. So eventually you have horns. Nivy, come here. Oh my God! Every podcast, dude. Every podcast. Every time I need to get the long cable. Come here, bring that over. Come here.
She really wants to interrupt it.
Oh, jeez! Every time, dude. Bring that over here. Every time, dude. Remind me next time to get the long cable.
So you can go after her?
Something.
No,
let me finish this up because you've spent too much time describing this lady. I want to get away from this lady. She basically had full-on tattoos, and she was trying to look like a snake human person. Like something from some fucking Harry Potter shit. Mm-hmm. And she had her tongue split, so she had like the snake-style tongue. It's disgusting. But that was my point. How much would it cost if somebody gave you like $1 million? And you got to finish. You got to, like, complete the deal.
I'm so thirsty right now that wouldn't take very long. So
damn, you're letting it all out there, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're like, I might do it for $1 million.
$1 million.
That lady grossed me out so much.
Man,
it's not even
they
funny.
showed her face. Her face was just the worst. Like, how dark can we get this room?
No, it's got to be a full light. It's got to be...
you have lights on. 5 million. Nothing less than 5.
I'm almost willing to email some of those Saudi dudes. So they donate the 5 million just so we could throw this up on like Pornhub or something. Be like, hey, look, Saudi Arabian dudes, I know you guys are balling so hard that you don't even know how to spend the money. I got the best entertainment for you ever. You're going to hire this dragon lady. You're going to give her like $400,000 to fuck my friend for $5 million. You're going to pay both these people. We're going to put this on YouPorn and see if he can complete the deal.
He gets to name it. I'm going to name it. I'm going to call it
Sleeping with Smog.
That's a good one.
Sleeping with a female, what's that Harry Potter bad guy? Voldemort?
Oh, she did look like that. I have to up it. 7 million. Now you said that, I can't get that image out of my head.
I might have to email some Saudi guys and be like, here's a podcast. He said he'll do it for $5 million. We just need you to cover the cost.
A verbal contract in the state of Arizona is binding.
That's right. Those dudes, dude, I was watching a video. I guess they go on quote unquote holiday. They go on holiday when it gets really hot in like Dubai and shit like that. Mm-hmm. They go to England. Mm-hmm. But when they go there, England or Canada? No, England. When they go there, they rent a giant jet and take their baller ass cars with them. Like their Lamborghinis, their Ferraris, their Bugattis. They take them all. It costs at least $20,000 per car to ship over there. But those dudes are balling so hard, they don't even care.
Damn.
And people over there hate them because they're just revving down the street. Like these are little European streets with like traffic, and these guys are all
that's hilarious.
Like just causing problems, and I guess like they get into accidents and they don't care. Like I hear a lot of times they just leave their cars.
Yeah, they just leave them.
They're like, we don't care. Dude, I can't imagine having that. Is an ungodly amount of fuck you money. Like when you have that level of fuck you money, when you leave cars that people dream all of their lives about having, whatever. When you leave those things like they're just the wrapper for your candy bar, that's crazy.
Hey man, it's not why the terrorists don't hate you.
I guess so.
So anyways, I would call that porn. This has to be the video clip. I would call that porn. Thick Mexican goes balls deep in reptile lady.
You got to give her a better name. What was the lizard guy's name or the raptor name in Killer Instinct? What's that thing's name?
Dick Mexican goes deep in Reptor. Was that the dragon from the dinosaur from Rugrats?
Maybe. Dude, I remember. Did I ever have you play the Rugrats game for PlayStation?
Man, you were poor. What shitty game was that?
Dude, that game was so hard.
What'd you do?
You were the babies and you had to do stuff like get away with stuff, and it was quite fun, but it was so difficult to do because you're a baby. It's ridiculous. I might have it. We have to throw up the PlayStation and play that.
That's weird.
Anyways, back to tattoo. Let's go to something more pleasant. Let's go back to girls and tattoos and not that. I know there's somebody out there for everybody, but good Lord, that is just making that right there. You know what it's doing right now? It's making my dick go into my stomach. It's literally like coiled up, protecting itself in my stomach right now.
Much like a snake, right?
Yeah, and my testicles are sealing the fucking hole so nothing gets in there. Looking disgusting. It looks like my belly button right now downstairs. Hey, welcome to the podcast, guys. If you're new to this, welcome. This might be the clip that I throw up during the week.
Colados is so happy that they're the unofficial sponsor of this podcast.
Can you imagine? They're like, we need to talk to you about the podcast we're sponsoring. Yeah, what's going on? You talked about your dick coiling into your stomach and your balls sealing the entrance?
I'm like, yeah, science, homie. We all have them.
It's called the evolution, dog.
Did you say you would name your porn?
Oh, jeez.
Dick Mexican goes into Reptor lady? Yeah, you damn right I did. And I would do it too for $7 million. Full light.
I'm going to get those Saudi guys, man. They're going to sponsor this. And I'm going to call you. I'm going to be like, yo, dog, I got you a lot of money. And you're going to be like, oh, shit. Those Saudi guys got back to you, huh? I'm like, yep. It's going to be like the dancing cactuses of...
we can start it after.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, man. That's funny.
Horrible. Anyways, all right. So back to
tattoos
attractive women tattoos.
I don't know. It just depends. Birds, though. Birds are good.
I'm not big into the Ed Hardy birds, like the little colorful.
No, they need to be ghetto. They need to be like.
You're like, I want a pigeon.
I want a pigeon.
I want a Pidgeotto.
Oh, if she got some Pokemon, oh, it's on.
You're like, oh, I'm done.
Slide into my DMs right now. Let's make some bad life choices together.
Oh, jeez.
If you got some daddy issues, you also slide into my DMs.
Yeah, that's exactly what you need in your life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you got some Pokemon, she got some nerdy shit. That'll do it for me.
You're like, she has Misty hugging Ash and shit.
Yeah.
What you're into?
And she's like life goals. I'm like, yeah.
Okay, what if she has? What if she has One Punch Man?
Fuck that dude. Dog shit anime.
I still haven't seen it.
I'm gonna get you this shirt.
Oh, jeez, that's hilarious. Karate Kid.
That's funny.
You haven't seen the Karate Kid, have you?
No, I don't watch homosexual shit like that.
Damn, savage. That'd be a fun one to have you watch because it's. I wonder if it holds up. Because that's not a movie that like gets thrown on anymore.
Say, I was surprised by how good The Wraith was.
Dude, The Wraith was so good. That's interesting. The Wraith is so good. You gotta admit it was a good movie, man. You were entertained the whole time. The moment you saw what it was, you were like, man, I'm all about that. That's a good movie. That's a fun movie. That's funny.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Oh, back to tattoos. She got skull tattoos somewhere on her.
See, I'm not into that. I'm not into skull tattoos.
Dude, I went to Michael's right now. They got all the Halloween stuff out. About to redo my room in nothing but
Halloween stuff.
In
hey,
skulls.
Are we gonna do to change the topic? I suppose. Are we gonna do another pumpkin carving contest this year?
Yep.
Damn, I still got those tools.
You need to get better tools. Didn't we get those like dollar store somewhere?
No, we got those at like the place we got the pumpkins at, but they were like the cheapest tools that were available.
No, we need professional ones. I'm gonna practice so it's better this year.
You're gonna actually practice?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a few smaller ones.
You're like, I'm gonna get those sculpting tools you got for clay. I'm gonna get those for my pumpkin.
Yeah, exactly.
I was surprised at how hard it was to. I thought how hard the pumpkin itself was.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh, we're also me and my sister at our house. Everybody's invited, so Boski can come down with his baby and his wife, and anybody else we know in California too can come down. Me and my sister are throwing a Halloween party at our house.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. You remember? What's that movie with Zac Efron and the freaking Mr. Fantastic in Flame and Creed? What's that movie?
Oh.
What's that movie? Come on, dog. Come on, son. He's not that into you? No.
No. It's not that
it's what I called. What it's. I'm gonna have to both Google it now.
He's not that into you. It was a good movie.
I can't remember that one now.
I got it. What is it?
Dang, now we're both looking at our fucking phones and this. It's like a lot of quiet in this.
Well, we're looking. I mean, I can't do both. Oh, Zac Efron revealed his puppy has died.
Oh, that's sad.
Friends. No.
Dang it! You're gonna find it for me.
That awkward moment.
I did. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
That awkward moment. You bastard! You found it before I did.
Mm-hmm.
How come it's not a stupid Google didn't have it on theirs? It is right here. Dang it, I missed it. That awkward moment. Remember that scene? By the way, if you guys haven't seen that, that's what I call like a guy's chick flick. That's a good movie for like it's a guy's chick flick, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good way of describing it. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 23%. It was better than 23%.
I didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
No, it had like two funny parts.
I thought that was like a good like guy's version of a chick flick.
I like it. I like chick flicks better.
You would.
Hey, I'm a soft dude.
I guess so. Anyways, remember that scene where Zac Efron thinks that he invited her to like a dress-up party?
Yeah.
And he comes in with like a dildo coming out of his pants, and he's like, guns out, what is it? Suns out.
Guns out?
But why did he have a dick coming out of his pants?
I don't know. What was he? Oh, I forget what he was.
That's what I'm saying. Why did that scene make sense? Why did he have it? Because it made sense that it is.
Didn't it say suns out, cocks out or something like that?
Yeah, well, the scene was like suns out. What is that movie called?
That awkward moment.
That awkward moment trailer. That awkward moment. Hold on. I'm going to try to do this with Dude, you had that scene where they were trying to pee and they had hard-ons. Wasn't that freaking hilarious?
That's pretty good. Yeah, see, it had funny parts. I didn't think it was that good altogether.
Dude, I thought it was like a good male chick flick. Here we go. Rock out with your cock out. That's what it was. Dude, that's hilarious. I'm watching it right now. Too bad I can't pipe this in the middle of the podcast. But he walks into the building, and he's the only one dressed up. But he has a shirtless cutoff shirt that says "Rock Out," and then he put a dildo through his like pants, and he's got a gigantic dildo just coming out of his pants, and he's walking around. And this guy's like, "Nice cock, bro." Here, I'm gonna put the mic through the thing. Hold on. And he's like walking through. He's trying to meet the girl, and then she doesn't see him yet. And he walks up to her. He looks all awkward because he's the only one that's dressed up.
Happy birthday. Listen, what are you wearing? Rock out. My cock out. It's not my real cock. No. Clearly. Yeah. So it's a different kind of dress-up party. Yeah. This is a classic case of miscommunication. It's just a classic.
Gigantic dildo.
These are my parents.
Anyways, that movie, I thought that movie was so good. It was like the male's viewpoint of a freaking chick flick. But anyways, his dick's hanging out, and it's just like, it's not that kind of party. Anyways, my whole point to this is like, that's what I'm coming to is your house for that party.
We're going to call it non-denominational satanic holiday because I don't want to offend anybody.
That's lovely. Satanic holiday.
What else are you doing?
Yeah, okay, fine. Tell Boski to drop by and...
Dude, I didn't mail off Boski's stuff this week.
Yeah, I know you weren't going to. You about that bullshit.
Damn. I'll get it to you next week, probably.
Dude, that is your relationship and I call you on your bullshit and then you realize you have bullshit. Like you're like, I'm gonna keep putting out videos and haven't put out a video.
I don't ever recall saying that.
Whatever. Anyways.
I mean, yeah, that's how you do it. Just like when I'm like, hey, why don't you return my text messages? And you return them in a timely manner.
That gets me in trouble, man. Because, like, everybody knows that I return text messages, like, right away. Why? Because I'm a freaking weirdo and I always have my phone. Mm-hmm. No, you know what the thing is? Like, I'm always doing shit, but I'm always conscious of my surroundings, like a Splinter Cell. Mm-hmm. Holler at your boy, Splinter Cell. And I hear my phone ring, and then I hear my phone ring. And so I reply to people because I feel disrespectful and leaving them hanging and shit. What if you're, like, getting molested by DMX's dogs and shit, and I got to go and save you?
Apparently, you think that's what happens.
Yeah, well, yeah, I got to be there for you. So I always am available. So the time I don't reply text messages right away, everybody freaks out. You're like, oh, I thought you were dead. My parents are, like, calling me. My mom's, like, calling me frantically. She's like, you always return your text messages right away. Other people do that as well. And I'm like, calm down. There are times when my phone's not around me. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm in the bathroom. Do you want me to return a text message to you while I'm in the bathroom? I'm going to do that to you. You're going to text me one of these days. I'm going to be in the bathroom and be like, by the way, here's the reply to your text message. I just went to the bathroom. And I'm going to be very descriptive as to how that bathroom occurrence went. I'm going to give you... In fact, I'm just going to take a picture and just send it to you.
No, that's fine. Like, I just ate Chipotle and KFC.
I'm like... and it combined in my stomach like a chemical reaction.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
Yeah.
You don't need to do that.
I'm like, here you go, son. Just letting you know I'm still healthy.
Oh. Because I'm going to be able to tell from that?
Yeah. Just, you know.
I'm like, wow, there's too much guac in this. They give them a lot.
Why you eating so much guac, son? It's starting to stain your shit. Literally. And this is why we need a female on this podcast to balance out all this male bullshit. Oh, gee, that's hilarious. If you got a resume, throw a resume down my DMs and shit so I can interview you for female positions. Because apparently this freaking podcast is so male oriented. It's like no woman would allow us to talk about what female tattoos we enjoy. They'd be like, "Are you kidding me right now?"
No, I'm like, "What male tattoos do you enjoy?"
You know, okay, I'm gonna tell you this right now. You know what I fucking find retarded as men, and I don't know which of you guys that follows me on Instagram is liking this shit, but I don't like this on my feed. Guys traditionally take really weird pictures when they're trying to come off sexy, like when they're models. Mm-hmm. And the other day, like I'm scrolling through my Instagram feed, not like people I'm following, but like, you know, the little magnifying glass that you find new stuff that you might like. Mm-hmm. When guys are trying to be sexy, it's like they pull their pants really low. They're shirtless. They pull their pants really low. And like there was one where I was like, are you freaking kidding me right now? And the dude's pants are so low. I saw some of the fucking trouser snake and shit. Like I don't need to see girth and like, I'm like,
hey man, sometimes you gotta sell the meat, man.
I'm good without selling the meat, dog. I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good.
You gotta know what's up.
Jeez, like that football player. You ever hear about that football player who like is famous because he would take selfies in his underwear in the bathroom, and he'd like be grabbing his junk, and he put a whole bunch of funny ass hashtags. He's like, this dick will ruin your life, and all kinds of funny shit like that. Oh, dude, I'm gonna find these. They're hilarious. Like, I think Rogan went over some of them because the hashtags he used are just like comedy.
This dick would ruin your life. That's my new pickup line. I need to get a new couch.
Dude, we just got this a while ago.
I don't like it. There's cheese stains still in it.
I'm gonna make you go half on it with me since I'm the one that had to get this one.
This one was like free. You picked up from like a dumpster.
That's not true. Selfie funny.
Next week we need to go to America Furniture Warehouse and get a couch.
You know what we should do? We can totally take this podcast on the road. What we should do
to America Furniture Warehouse.
Literally just carry around this thing with us and just have. This is the dude. We need to have. Oh, good lord, that's a lot of dick.
Don't show me. I don't want to see it.
Oh, the game, I guess, is his name. But I'm trying to see that the hashtags he uses. They're so freaking funny. Oh, he was banned over penis pictures apparently. But I want to see the text where he's like, the hashtags he uses are hilarious, dude. He's like, dick will change your life, or like I can't remember.
This dick will kill you.
Dude, I can't remember. Like they were his. Oh, my phone's about to die. His hashtags were just straight comedy gold, like straight comedy gold. This is one of the ones that's not even that bad.
Fuck.
Yeah, man. Like I'm trying to find the hashtags though. Where are the hashtags at? I'm just finding like the pictures themselves, which already is like, dude, I don't need to see all this.
That's too much. Dude, fuck me.
You're like, he's got like a water bottle in his pants.
He looks like this Colados cup.
Where's the freaking hashtags at, man? Oh, here we go. All right, hold on. Here we go. These hashtags are fucking gold. Oh, sorry. Is this him? I think this is him. He wrote, let's just assume I thought today was Friday. Hashtag throw that ass back Thursday. Hashtag who cares what day it is. I say it's you. Hashtag fine nigga day. I should be able to say that, right? Because he wrote it. Because you know it's gone up double tapping this motherfucker tomorrow anyway. Hashtag gone tag your girlfriends. Hashtag screenshot it. Hashtag lick it. Hashtag pull them panties to the side and get ready for the hashtag Halloween edition. Hashtag, hold on, dude. It's like half the hashtags. Hashtag, because half of y'all scared of the dick anyway. And then he puts ghosts. And then he goes, hashtag, whenever you ain't the world that... Wait, hold on. Whenever you... Okay, here we go. There's some capitals, and so it tells me discern what the words are. But here. Hashtag, wherever you are in the world, that pussy about to be wet. You hear me?
Oh, man.
Oh, there's more. Hold on. Hashtag, I said you do fucking hear me. Hashtag, okay then. Hashtag, take your index and middle finger and make a gun. Hashtag, then put the gun inside you and pull the trigger. Jeez. Hashtag, this is the last one. Hashtag, ease it out and pull some of that sticky icky on that pearl tongue. Oh my God.
Wow.
This dude is straight savage, man. His hashtags are quite hilarious. Oh man, no. I want to see if I got any more.
Wow.
Dude, his hashtags, like, I'm like, you must have practiced some of these hashtags because they're funny.
Well, that's very descriptive.
Dude, it's like his. I remember some of them reading this and I was just like, are you kidding me right now?
Oh, that's hilarious.
Who is this? The Game. Let me see.
The rapper, The Game? The Game Triple H? There's already too many games. He needs to get another nickname.
I guess. The Game selfie hashtags. This is hilarious, man. It's just like, I'm like, you must have practiced these already. Somebody blurred out all the hashtag. Why would you do that? Oh fuck. Half of these are blocked, man. But I'm gonna read you the hashtags.
Go for it.
Hashtag, girl, are you fucking game against? Are you game again? Cause I can fuck it too. Hashtag, dig game strong. I was like using that one. Hashtag, question LS. Question LS.
The long stroke.
Oh, maybe. Question, can you take the whole thing? Question, can you not? Question, or I can say question, dumbass. Hashtag, can you not? Hashtag, if you can. Oh, geez, this is vulgar. Hashtag, if you can, I think, or maybe LLL, eat yo pussy till scandal come back on next week. I'm going to keep these going. Hashtag, till this tongue will make you late for work. Oh, jeez.
Wow, okay.
Hashtag, this dick will make you restructure your day. Damn. That's awesome. Hashtag, this dick can sew in bundles. What? What does that mean? Hashtag, this dick can keep them edges slicked down.
Okay. Damn.
Hashtag, this dick can fill your nails. Okay. Hashtag, this dick can be your best friend. Hashtag, this dick can change your life. Hashtag, drops mic. Hashtag, meets print poppy has spoken. This dude's hashtag game is on point, man. His hashtag quotes are hilarious.
I had to use all those for this podcast now. Every single one of those goes in the podcast.
Dude, it's hilarious. I would love to interview this guy for a podcast.
So does he play football still or no?
I don't know. I think he was suspended. I have to do research. That's gonna take more than the rest of the time we got going. But
so we got 8 minutes.
Probably maybe we could have lost. But that was so funny, dude. I remember hearing those and I was like, this guy must spend 15 minutes on his hashtags.
That's hilarious. You got to use all those for this podcast, though.
Dude, how am I gonna use all those for this podcast?
Just put them in there.
In the thumbnail or the whatever.
We need to take thumbnails too.
Yeah, we need to do that. What is gonna be a thumbnail? We'll just put our faces over his big old bulge.
Oh, you should.
It's not gonna come out. It's too small.
You should put our faces on his nuts.
That's not good for my sinuses. I have coffee in my freaking nose now. Oh, fuck. I need to snort that back in. Oh, that burns.
It's funny because you almost died.
Dude, it's still draining in the back of my nose. Oh, jeez. Well, I'm going to be tasting coffee for next week.
Amen.
Oh, that hurts.
You shouldn't have inhaled.
Oh, jeez. I was going to spit it on the ground and shit. Then I would have had to clean it up. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's not good. I could feel the cold drink in the back of my nose.
Just let it flow in you
drain
naturally.
back out. I don't know. We'll pick a thumbnail, but we got to take pictures because last week's thumbnail wasn't on point because I had to pull those from old vlogs or whatever.
Well, we got busy last week.
Yeah, but yeah, that's pretty fucking funny.
Oh, that was good.
Any last things you want to leave the podcast people with after literally talking about things that we find attractive on women, the weird dragon lady, and Bible stuff, and your Halloween party, and
it's non-denominational satanic worshiping day.
Okay, and the game's straight hashtag game.
I think we covered everything. I think we covered everything
that we can cover on one podcast.
Also covered I'm thirsty, so I'm going to go bang the dragon lady for $7 million.
I got to get that Saudi dudes to hook it up.
Also, I want a cheetah.
You don't want a cheetah.
Yeah, those Saudi dudes have cheetahs all the time.
Dude, I know. That was on the documentary I watched. This dude had I don't even know what it is. It's like a Mercedes SUV that has 6 wheels. It's a 6-wheel SUV. Yeah, it's like a mini. Okay, you know that thing that
Batmobile?
No, you know that thing that who's that UFC fighter at welterweight that got the belt after GSP? The guy that one punch
Hendricks.
You remember that thing that Hendricks bought after he got the money?
Oh yeah.
It's almost like that.
That's weird.
And they had a picture of it. He had it wrapped or maybe even painted in this gold color. Like it looked like it was metal gold, but it's probably just a reflective thing. And when they opened the door, he had a cheetah in the passenger seat.
So I'm telling you, I want a cheetah. So $7 million
and a cheetah.
I'm going deep in.
So okay, I'll contact those Saudi guys, see if we can get this going.
I'm doing all my I'm not going down on it for 90 minutes. So
that's all good.
You get one of the. You just get the one. One trick.
Gross.
Just blow it out.
I'm about to get some toilet paper. Anyways, all right, man. Anything you want to leave these fine people with that we've probably literally traumatized for the last hour?
No, I think we covered everything, man. That's pretty good stuff.
Good Lord, man. We need a female presence in this podcast because we literally just did horrible discussions about horrible shit that it wouldn't have happened if we had a female voice.
Yeah, it would have still happened.
You think so?
It would have definitely happened.
Maybe.
So if you're open for that, slide into John's DMs. And then if you're into making bad life choices with me, slide into my DMs. I got some Pokemon tats, some bird tats.
You're like a Pidgeot holding.
Yeah.
Like that one I sent you where it was the Hunger Games logo, but it was a Pidgeot instead of that weird bird.
Got some daddy issues you want to resolve with
You're just
me.
asking for problems for trying to find these women.
What's your point?
Oh, jeez. All right. With that, ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys like the podcast. Once again, I'm going to try to remember to link everything down below, all the vlogs and topics that we talked about. And link down below for the site you can use to pull this off of YouTube, so you can take it with you elsewhere. Just leave a like, leave a comment, just so we know you're watching, or put down things below that you want us to also Google, and the what is it? The Urban Dictionary. We'll talk about those in the next podcast. And questions, comments, put them down below. Maybe we'll discuss those in the podcast as well. Anything else you want to leave these people with?
Nope, I think we're good.
Any final topics? Any final words?
Bada boom, realest dudes in the room.